Creating content takes a lot of time. What if I told you that you can actually reduce the time it takes you to create content by 50%? On this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can reduce the time it takes you to create content. The first step is to identify whether or not you're creating video content or whether or not you're creating written content. And so if you're creating written content, the first thing to do is to make sure that you create a prompt for ChatGPT to create ideas. And so you can go to ChatGPT and you can type in, create 10 social media post ideas, create 10 social media post topics related to, and then put in your niche. So for example, if you do gardening, type in gardening. If you're like a marketer like myself, put in marketing, type in your niche. Now, after you get those results, you want to open up a Google document and put in those results. So that way you can keep track of all of them over time as you create more and more content. And so afterwards, you want to create a new prompt for ChatGPT, and you want to actually create the content itself. Now, you also got to select which platform. So whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's Facebook, but you would type it in. So create me a LinkedIn post about, and then put the first result that you receive from ChatGPT, first topic that I gave you, into that place, comma, and type in the topic, comma, with the goal of educating, and then type in the audience, your audience. So for example, if your audience are business owners, you would put in business owners. If your audience maybe are busy moms, then you type in busy moms. And so what that does is it tells ChatGPT what topic it's going to create the post about, but tailor the message to your audience. So that's for written posts. Now, let's say you want to create video content. It's going to be a little different than if you're creating written posts. And so the first thing you do is create the ideas. And so the prompt that you can use sounds like, create 10 social media video topics with a strong SEO related to, and then type in your niche. And so after you have the ideas, same thing, put it into a Google document so that way you can keep track of all of it. Now the second step afterwards is to create the outline, video outline. The prompt for that might sound something like this. Create an outline for a video topic about, and then type in the topic that ChatGPT gave you. And so once you have the ideas, once you have the outline, then all you really need is the post description, right? So you create the video, and when you post the video on social media, you're gonna need a description. So the description, you can actually have ChatGPT to create the description as well. So the prompt might sound something like this. Create a post description for the following video outline. And then you would copy and paste the outline that ChatGPT gave you. And so you can also tailor it. So maybe you don't want a huge long description. You can tell it to create it within 1 sentence or 2 sentences, or within a certain amount of characters. But you'll have all 3 things. So that's how you can use ChatGPT to create video content and also written content. Now, a couple closing thoughts before we wrap up. The first closing thought is to think about testing out different prompts. And so the prompts that I gave you are beginner level prompts. Anybody can create it. But you want to get more technical. You want to add more details. The more details that you add into ChatGPT, the more it's going to tailor it to you and your business and your personality and just your situation. Because ChatGPT looks at data points. If you give it very general input, it's going to give you a very general output. But if you can be more descriptive and tailor to you, then it's going to be more detailed in its response. Now, the second thing to keep in mind is that videos are going to outperform written posts created by ChatGPT. And the reason why is because video actually puts a face to the name. It actually puts a face to the content. And people are always going to relate to people more than they relate to a written post, especially one done by ChatGPT. And so video content right now is performing very well. And so get good at creating video content. It's difficult. Get good at creating video content because that is the name of the game right now. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got value out of this, make sure you subscribe. Please take a few seconds to subscribe. You're going to see a lot more videos like this. And if you enjoyed this video, watch this one right here. This video, I also talk about ChatGPT stuff, AI tools. You'll probably really enjoy that one. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.